What's up, Backyard Sports fans? Mav Fada here with another exciting backyard baseball video. We have progressed on to the second round of the bonus tournament after a couple well-fought wins on both sides against the Pirates in the first round. And if I set everything up right, yes, we should have our next 3 games scheduled against the Rangers, who are coached by a newcomer to the league and server that I can't remember her username. I apologize, but they did well to win their series over. No, it was not over the Angels. I should have fact-checked myself before I started. But anyways, they won their initial series, and we will be playing them here in this round. Got that stuff off. Had a great second game, especially against the Pirates. And put up these stats, lots of home runs, lots of runs, so that was fun. It's been a little while in real life since I played that game, so be hoping to pick back up from there still. We'll go with a slight good day. Oh no, Cliff. Well, that's unfortunate. Cliff is now like a Ricky Johnson or something, even worse. A 1-9-2-1. Brutal bad day for Cliff. Ashley is, what, like Barry Bonds or something though? Up to a 10 in running and 10 in fielding. So very interesting good bad day situation there. Looking at the Rangers, Annie in left field, Pete Wheeler in center field, and Cindy Cheng in right field. It's a pretty good outfield. That's a speed, so we'll mostly be trying to avoid hitting it to where they can all get it. But thankfully their infield defense is a lot weaker. Billie Jean at first base, Lorelai Akaye at second base, Felix Grant, pretty slow and not a great arm, at shortstop, and Ahmed, another pretty weak arm, over at third base. Tessa Sturgis on the mound. We'll mostly be trying to keep the ball away from her. She's a solid defender. And Amir Khan behind the plate, even more than usual boosted Amir Khan, up to a 10 in running, so that's pretty horrifying from a catcher. So we don't really want super weak hits, though he probably still has a pretty weak arm. I think it might be boosted on top of the normal Ahmed changes though too, so that'll be something to watch out for. No other booster nerfs for the Rangers. How this all impacts my batting order is, I think I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with boosted Ashley. Still have Ruth after her. Still have Petra Maria. We'll go ahead and put Olga up here with Sydney. Yeah, Sydney after Maria, then Olga, then Pujols, then Horace, and then Bad Day Cliff batting last. Yeah, it seems okay. Not ideal, obviously, but gonna have Maria on the mound. We also probably want to switch up our defense. I've been liking having Cliff at third, but I'm nervous about that one in fielding, so I'm not gonna do that. I think we're gonna not worry about steals. Man, this team has no arms. We're gonna put Ruth at third. Gonna put Ashley shortstop, keep Sydney a catcher, keep Pujols at first. Cliff can probably still just chase stuff down in the outfield and kind of get in the way. So we'll put him in his natural left, I guess. Olga in center, Petra hiding in right. Horace at second. Yeah. Try this. I might end up coming in to change things defensively. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make any changes offensively, of course, but I think this is about as good as we can come up with and still have a reasonable chance of scoring throughout the lineup. And we'll see how good Ashley actually is today, and if I can still make contact with the ball at all with Cliff. Gonna be an interesting one. Primarily, the plan on offense is gonna be to try to keep it in the infield towards the left side as much as possible. But we'll see how that goes. Cindy Chang leading off for the Rangers. We are going to feed her a bunch of slow balls. Has possibly the worst actual hitter in the game. And she goes down on 3 straight pitches for Maria's first strikeout. Much more dangerous at the plate. Batting second is Pete Wheeler. It's a fun one. Alright, more juice from that first strikeout. We will certainly be happy to have that at some point this game. Pete with a high pop-up. And Ruth fields it perfectly, coming over from third. Second out of the inning, which is pretty important with Ahmed up. I like his intro music too much to skip it. Ahmed watches a right hook inside go by for strike number 1. It's that one hard, but oh, it's actually going to get past shortstop Ashley for the first hit of the game, a single from Ahmed. And that brings up Amir, which is a little scary right now. Personal experience, and with or without Ahmed boost, Amir can really rip one from an open stance down the left field line, but he just hits it hard on the ground, and Ashley basically covers over all the way over on the other side of the bag from shortstop and touches second for the out. I'm glad she didn't try to throw it to Horace or something. Well, I think we're trying, even with Ashley, this approach. Nope, she hits it far right at Felix, but he's not able to make the catch, thankfully. She did not do a good job of hitting the ball on the ground. Probably because of her. Generally, she has just enough power to make grounders hard anyways. Pretty easy steal of second there, though, with Amir behind the plate. His arm didn't look significantly stronger. And now we're just going to try to ground ball, get Ruth on base. Nice pitch from Matessa there that I just didn't make contact with. And I was a little nervous that one was going to be a ball, but it may have been. Ruth made contact anyways and put it right where I wanted her to. So we get our first 2 batters on for Miss Petra Chekhov. And she crushes it to right field for a 3-run home run. That one, honestly, I think might have been a ball, but fastball, basically like right in the middle of the vertical part of the strike zone. I know you guys can't see this, but I just like waved my hand up and down to indicate vertical. So yeah, definitely the kind of pitch we were looking for, if not actually a strike. And Petra made Matessa pay for that fastball. Nice 3-run home run to start things off. Matessa tries a slow ball to Maria and misses low. Nice heater there, though, for strike one. This is high with a hook for ball two. Now 2-1. This one too early on that one. I'm going to switch to line drive here with 2 strikes. Tessa misses outside. Oh, full count. Maria does a good job just to foul that one off. I didn't really like having to swing at it, but it's that one hard on the left field line. It counts as a home run! I'm not even sure that was a fair ball, but to me it looked like it hit like right here on the other side of the fence. I can't tell on the replay. Cool. The solo shot from Maria just, yeah, I don't know what to say other than they gave me credit for it, so I'll take it. 4 runs from our first 4 batters in this one is as good of a start as you can hope for. Sydney Weber now up to bat. I forgot to be on ground or swing. Still trying to pull it towards the left side of the infield. Tessa gets a bit wild there, though. It's now at a 2-1 count. Walk, basically as good as a hit in this particular situation. Tessa finds the strike zone there, though. So full count now. I'm going to switch to line drive and mess up changing to squared stance, and unfortunately that one just goes right by. Sydney. That brings up Olga with 1 out, nobody on. Ooh, I knew it was a big freeze. I read it perfectly, but I still missed the ball. Nice job by Olga there to make contact. Pretty easy single.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Would have loved to have that power up for hitting the big freeze, but that's alright. Pujols up at the plate. Gonna take that pitch that was just a bad pitch and send Olga to second on a steal pretty easily. Outfield definitely playing back for Pujols, at least on that one. Tessa those 2 balls so far, though. Pujols hits that one hard to center field. Looks like it's gonna be caught by Pete. I thought it was definitely gonna reach the board at least, but just some more of that warning track power from Albert. Horace hits that one hard, but that one's actually foul for strike 1. High and inside from the Tessa on the second pitch. 1-1 to count. And that one is low for ball 2. Still got Olga on second base, and Ahmed throws the ball out of play as I try to send Olga to third, and we end up scoring a run on what will go in the books as a double for Horace. Not actually a very good hit, but we will take it. Poor Cliff Floyd up now. I'm assuming I want to be grounder swinging. We do have Billie Jean Blackwood on the mound now, and Matessa over at first base. Cliff fouls off the first pitch. That's about what we were looking for, but oh well. Fouls off the second pitch as well. 0-2 the count. and ends up whiffing on a pitch that ended up being a ball, but with 2 strikes, kind of had to swing at it. So we're going to start back over at the top of our lineup in inning number 2, taking a 5-0 lead into the second. Annie Frazier up at the plate now for the Rangers. Gonna throw her some slow balls. And pretty easy first out for Maria there. Interesting that they have Annie ahead of Tessa, to me at least. Tessa is a pretty strong hitter. I mean, obviously it's the AI doing it. I meant more like why the AI chooses to do this, but whatever. Tessa hits the ball hard. Whoa, towards Cliff. Looks like it's going to be a long, high single ultimately from Tessa. Cliff was not able to handle that one on his own, as I think as part of his bad day, his vision circle kind of thing there was just awful. Ooh, just missed out on a double play there. Maybe should have gone to first, but I don't think Pujols could have made the turn to second. Our arms are not very good, especially on a bad day from Cliff. That will be one thing I look to prioritize more next draft, theoretically. Basically just Maria and the Webbers for arms, with Cliff's bad day, theoretically. He could still have a good arm. I don't actually know. Has not had to throw the ball yet. Pretty happy to just try to take a single with Ashley. So she might just have too much power today to get a good ground ball swing down. Ooh, mistimed the heck out of that one. Billie Dean's got a bit of a funky motion. Ashley's very high vision rating paying off there with letting me know to take that pitch. I'll take that one as well. With a 3-1 count now. Pretty much fine to take a walk. Wasn't really offered. And Ashley rips one towards left field. At first, looked like Annie was just going to wait for Ahmed to get all the way out there, and figured I could make it to second if that was the case, but ultimately she picked it up and threw the ball harder than I suspected she could. So Billie Jean throws at Ruth, and we get away with pretty easy steal of second. Mir made actually a decent throw to third, but by the time it got to Ahmed, he had no chance to relay it to second. Billie Jean misses a blow for ball number 2. This is outside for ball number 3, as we just move the cursor out of the way and take this pitch wherever it is. Nice pitch from Billie Jean on that one. Touches the outside corner for strike 1. And Ruth does her job there. Pretty easy single. So, once again, 2 on and no outs for Petra. Gonna try to have a repeat of last inning with her, too. It's hard. Is it out, or is Annie gonna get there? Annie gets there. Dang it. Not a bad swing from Petra on a pretty much inside pitch, but not enough. And Annie got the ball in quickly enough that I didn't feel like I really had a chance to advance or anything. And ended up sitting out more in the middle of the strike zone than I was expecting. Ooh, that's a good pitch to Maria, but she just fouls it off. Switching to line drive with 2 strikes. Ooh. Wish I had that one back. Just made the switch, but swung not at the right time, unfortunately. Eugene picks up her second strikeout and throws one well above the strike zone to Sydney. Struck out her first time up. It's that one on the ground, and with that throw from Lorelei, we sprint home with Ashley and score a run. Just wanted to make sure I got a run in with kind of the weak hitting Olga up next. We're basically going to be hoping, well, a walk would also be nice, but otherwise hoping just to place the ball well. That worked out. I'm going to end up with a single and load the bases up for Pujols. Didn't really feel like I had a chance to get anybody home there, but I could be wrong. I think Matessa pretty quickly locked on to throwing it back to Billie Jean. Pujols hits that one on the ground, and it stays fair. Ugh. Well, we tried to put him in a good situation, and a decent pitch to hit if inside, but no luck. So just one run that inning. A couple miscues from me, unfortunately. Petra just barely missed, somewhat, her second home run of the game. Felix swings at the first pitch, ground ball to Maria, and easy first out of the inning. The lob and slow balls in to Miss Cindy Chang. Oh, she makes contact, and Maria beats her to the bag. Albert took himself out of the play, but Maria's got enough speed that it didn't matter. Mostly just impressed Cindy made contact. And we're going to pitch carefully to Pete. It's the ball hard. Pete took off for second for some weird reason there and got him out, trying to advance. He's got such a long slide with his height. Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. I was just trying to get the ball to Maria, but we'll take the out, I guess. And start things off with Horace in the bottom of the third here. Frank, I just go line drive. Ooh, another good chance to hit a big freeze, but just barely mistimed. Nasty fireball from Billie Jean that catches the bottom of the strike zone. Horace makes contact with that big freeze right at Lorelei, though, and she makes the catch on the shift. Dang, I thought we did that one perfectly, but just cannot pick up a power-up for Petra. Billie Jean now pretty exhausted, understandably, after throwing all those power-ups. A little slow on a fireball from Cindy. They're just blowing through their stamina. Juice, whatever. Looks like Cliff is gonna pick up a single here. Seems to still be very tired. Matessa at first base, and now a very tired Billie Jean in right field, if we can take advantage of that. That is not what we were looking for, but it ended up working out. Just getting the ball back to the pitcher is an adventure with these Rangers. I think I'm gonna try to steal third. I might end up having to turn around, but alright, he made it. Just barely got under the tag. So we're gonna send Ashley as well. Yeah, Ashley. So now the easy steal of second. That frees up a base for Ruth. If she can just do that and single, which is what's going to happen. Probably actually could have got Cliff home if I had been thinking. Ahmed's got such a weak arm and it was a little bit away from him and he had to dive on it, so I don't know, that could have worked out. We'll see how Petra can do here. Strike, but yeah, very bottom of the strike zone, not what we want. Hard hit ground ball towards Ahmed, gonna go foul though. I guess we're gonna switch to line drive with 2 strikes. So we're just gonna take that pitch above the strike zone for ball 1. Petra hits that one hard, but towards Pete. Pete makes the catch. Doesn't have time to double anybody up, but so unfortunate. Yeah. Obviously would rather be getting the ball to the likes of Matessa and Billie Jean, but or just crushing it if that stays fair. Maria Luna Grand Salame! 4 Orioles will score on that one down the right field line from Maria. She is perfectly pecking at the foul lines in this one. Second home run of the game, both of them right on the edge of fair or foul. That one probably about her biggest hit of the season. Coming through after another long out from Petra. Nobody on. Good situation for Sydney to try to pick up a grounder single, as instead she pops it up. It's going to be a ground rule double. Oh, no, it stays in the field of play. Pete comes all the way over from center field to bump into Annie a bunch. And Sydney ends up with a regular double. On that grounder swing that almost reached the fence. What an hilarious home run. Good situation for Olga now to just try to grounder it. Never mind, though nobody fielded it well, so ends up being a single, but that was more of a lucky thing than anything. If Cindy had been fielding her position, that could have easily been out number 3. We're going power with Pujols. Not on that pitch, though. I'll eventually figure out his swing. That's close to what we want, man. Just barely catches the strike zone for strike 1. That was definitely a fireball. And I did not get around on it. That hook luckily stayed too far inside for ball 2. Catches the outside corner. Dang it. Nice pitch from Cindy. I bet about, man, that would have been a good pitch hit. I should have swung. Oh well. Poor Albert. Even when he is actually in these good situations. Maybe it's a mental thing, but just can't quite get anything going with him. Nope, no, I screwed that up. Olga with probably the best throw I've ever seen from her. We slowly relay the ball into Horace, and I forgot Olga was on a good day, so it might be part of it. Anyways, we end up giving up a double to Ahmed there. Samir tries to lay down a bunt. I guess he is on 10 speed today. Not that watching a hook go by is any better. And try to just catch the outside of the strike zone. We missed, but Amir chased. We feel lucky to get out of there without giving up a big hit. Much less concerned about Annie, theoretically. Ooh, that was a nasty slow ball, just barely catching the edge of the strike zone. And he makes solid contact. Horace flubs the initial play, but Ashley covering from shortstop makes the throw to Pujols for out number 2. That does all end up advancing Ahmed to third. I couldn't really do anything about that. So a hit from Matessa here could end up scoring a run. Olga gets over to it, but does not make the catch. RBI single from Matessa. Ugh. That's annoying, but not too big of a deal. Stinks for Maria, who's mostly pitched well, just had a few mistakes. Lorelei hits that one right to Ruth, who does not make the catch, but it bounces off her to Maria. Maria makes the throw to Ashley, the traditional 5-1-6 putout to end the inning. We're going to lead things off with Horace, followed by Cliff and Ashley. In this 10-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. Don't think Horace can really hit grounders, so we're going to try a line drive towards right. Keeps that one too much towards the center, but Pete is not able to break on it, and Felix drops it. With nobody actually on second, I get Horace tagged out anyways. If I had reacted immediately, I think I could have gotten him there. Dang it. I could have easily gotten a steal too. Yeah, that was just poor base running. It's alright. We're going to try to get Cliff on with a single, or with a ground ball. Good eye, good eye. Ground ball towards the third base side of the infield. Or a walk, I guess, potentially. Nice, he made contact with that spitball. Nobody there to cover first. Easy single, and that ball stays in play. We're actually going to turn around, leave him on second. It's fine. That's all we wanted. We picked up a power-up to use with Petra, potentially later this inning. It's a crazy bunt. Interesting. A little nervous about... Let's try to stick with this stance. Pete's not going for that. Felix makes the catch, though. Annoying. Haven't quite been able to reach the area of the field that we're trying to reach with that stance and line drive swings. Hopefully Ruth can get on with the grounder swing here, and we'll use the crazy bunt with Petra. Alright, no throw to first. I don't think Motesso is going to make it there in time anyways. Petra's had that one huge home run in the first, but it's been a bit hit or miss since then, so we'll take the crazy bunt and whatever happens with it. Looks like it's going to end up as a 2 RBI double for Petra. And we do still have it if we're able to bat back around to Petra at some point this game. Felix now on the mound. Maria with not exactly an awe-inspiring hit there, but takes advantage of who is over there currently fielding-wise and picks up a single. I think we're going to get in a situation where we can't clear the bases, but maybe Sydney can do something here. Takes that pitch for a strike. It might have been exactly what we needed, but this Rangers team does not have a lot of pitching after Matessa, as evidenced by who their relievers have been. Well, that was mistimed. Wanted that pitch. Petra made it all the way home! Oh, risky base running there with Petra, but it paid off that time. That is going to take that slow runner off the bases and give us a fair shot at putting something further together here. Olga with a single. Goes right to Lorelei, but they can't both get a fielder on a base and a strong enough throw to get an out.
Check this out, man.
Got Pujols back up. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Whiffs on a slow ball inside. Strike one. Oof. Alright, line drive swing. That one finally actually misses inside for ball one. So that one on the ground. And everybody's going to reach safely. All right. We'll take that. RBI single from Pujols. Not what we want from him, but, you know, it's better than nothing. See if Horace can put a nice power swing on the ball. No. Might still be good enough. No, Ahmed makes the catch. Unfortunate. So 4 more runs on the board. Felt like it could have been more, but we also had some luck there. But 14 is not too shabby so far. But the Rangers are definitely more of an offensive than defensive team, so a little nervous still. Not nervous about Maria facing these folks that she's currently facing. As she puts Billie Jean and Felix down, back to back. Olga's tired, but is not going to be up again for a while. Yeah, we're fine. Keep saving our more juice, just in case. Never ended up changing anything on my side defensively. Maybe it was the reason for that one run we gave up, but hard to say. Wow, Cindy hits the ball in the air. Caught by Maria. I think that was her power swing. As we lead off here in our last chance at the plate with Cliff and then Ashley and Ruth.
I'm gonna show you why they call me Clover.
Might be a situation for 3 straight ground balls towards third base. Little suspect once we end up with 2 runners on to send it that way, so we'll see what we end up doing with Ruth. But good eye there, just barely below the strike zone. 2-1 count. That was a strike. Cliff hit it about as short as you can. And Amir made a decent play on it, but it took Matessa too long to get to first base there. Send Cliff on a steal. Take this pitch to Ashley. Pretty easy. If Amir makes a throw like that, Cliff could take third, which would really open things up. I'm going to try it. Try close power stance, not shift anything else. See where they... Alright. Cliff with another steal, and that makes things pretty easy to offensively, theoretically. Ashley with a good job, actually hitting it on the ground that time. We will take that easy single all day. And it should set up an easy steal at second, and then an easy single for Ruth, theoretically. Ooh, nasty pitch from Felix there for strike 2. A little scary. An obvious ball there. Gonna be ready to swing at anything, basically. Anything close to the strike zone, I should say. Ruth hits that one in the air, but it gets down. Whew. Cindy was, for whatever reason, playing just far enough back for that to work out. I think we're just going to take a crazy bunt again with Petra. Bases loaded just seems like the best, safest possibility. So Felix has missed with his first 2 pitches. That sure looks like a strike. And Petra lays down the crazy bunt just fine. This time it ends up scoring 3. We could have got Petra to third with how that ended up playing out, but I was kind of treating that as they were trying to get the ball to the pitcher, and just everyone's too tired and not great arms to begin with for it to work. It's Pete Wheeler comes to the mound. Alright, cannot hit anything to Pete, but if we can get the ball out to the outfield, definitely have some holes out there. As Maria just fouls 2 pitches off, 2 strikes from Pete. And we'll switch to a line drive swing. Take that heat inside for ball 1. Maria hits that one hard, but right at Felix, who makes the catch.
I think you did good.
And I somehow managed to get Petra to third on a sacrifice fly, I guess. That's pretty big to try to set up bases loaded for Pujols again, because why not? Sydney rips that one on the ground, foul. So, just a strike.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Sydney able to beat that one out for a single. Went right to Lorelei, but she did not apparently feel comfortable throwing it to Montessa at first. We do still have a crazy bunt if we get all the way back around to Petra again. Sending Sydney on a steal of second. Pretty obvious. We are going to have Petra stuck or sitting on third base pretty much no matter how this plays out. Unless we can get the ball to go out of play or something. Olga picks up her 5th single, I think. And try again with Pujols.
Check this out, man.
This time, Pujols, I believe in you. Grand Slam, let's go. Not quite. It is going to get down in front of Lorelei. And because that was in fact Lorelei, everybody gets to base safely. So single, RBI single for Pujols. Almost like the Grand Slam. See if Horace can turn things around today. Only 1 for 4. Nice pitch to hit, though probably a little low in the strike zone. He just fouls it off. That was definitely the pitch we wanted, but he fouls this one off too. Switching to line drive. That one's high for ball 1. Never know where the ball's going to go with Pete Wheeler on the mound. We have Pujols at first. Something to be aware of. Full count now for Horace. This ball hard on the ground. Cindy is able to make the play on Pujols at second, but we score a run and we get Pujols off the bases, so could be worse. Should be able to get a steal of second here and try to reach with Cliff as well. Uh-oh, Olga's really tired, I forgot.
I think you did good.
Thought I could get away with getting her home in the gap there, but I should have used some juice on her, I guess. Could end up costing us. Another strike to Cliff. Not going to cost us if we can't reach base here. And we cannot. Alright, that's going to end our run scoring opportunities. Cliff did alright despite his bad day. Definitely had a letdown with the Pujols-Horace duo at the bottom of the order. And some other issues as well, but put 19 on the board. Not too shabby. Do have a scary part of the Rangers lineup here in the top of the 6th, where they could potentially put some more runs on the board. Probably not if Pete tries to bunt, though. Nice catch by Albert over towards first base. Count number 1. Maria's getting tired. Olga already is very tired. I think I'm gonna swap Horace and Olga and use the juice with Maria so I can focus on pitching well to Ahmed. Pretty easy out there. Hits it right back to Maria. Can Amir Khan do anything for the AI Rangers here? Gonna lay down a bunt, and seems to be pretty tired. So, despite his 10 speed today, easy third out of the inning, and a 19-1 lead there. Forgot I want this screen, which looks accurate for my box score, just in case I need it. So, solid win there for us. Definitely some issues. Like I said, mostly with Albert and Horace, who were not hitting the ball particularly well. Petra was mostly just getting to use her power-ups, but did have one actual home run. Maria had a nice actual home run. And we were mostly just trying to get on base with the rest of these folks, and the Webbers and Olga plus Ruth did their jobs there quite well. Poor Olga and Sydney, only with one run each, just because of those Albert Horace struggles. But yeah, I think I did the best I could with that lineup. Would have liked to score some more runs, but pretty happy with that result. And we'll have to see how my Ranger opponents did this week. But for now, thanks for tuning in, and we'll have game number 2 of the series sometime next week, and then game 3 if necessary from there. Thanks, everyone.